Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a Sephora haul. I made a little unexpected trip to Sephora the other day and I wanted to show you guys what I got. I did mention in my last video that I was going to have some big news to share with you guys in this video. So not only is this a haul, but it's also a special video because it's going to be the last one that I film in this room, in this house, because Josh and I are officially homeowners, and it feels so weird to even say that, but it's kind of been a little while in the works, but I wanted to wait until it was official and we signed all the papers and had the keys in our hand. I'm not gonna lie, it was a long process. Like I had mentioned, we were house hunting in a video this past summer, but we had actually been looking since May. My phone is ringing. We had actually been looking since May, and it was getting to be to the point where I was like wondering if it was ever gonna happen, if we were really gonna find the right place. And right at that moment we did. I mean, right when we walked into the house, Josh and I both looked at each other with the same look on our faces, just like, ooh, like this is the one. I didn't even get past the first bedroom and I'm just like, ah, let's do it, let's buy this, sounds good, let's do it. Like I just knew it was just what we were looking for. It's a 100-year-old townhome right in the heart of Philadelphia, even more in the city than we are in this house. So I'm really excited about that. Just kind of excited to be in the middle of the action. And it's a really big deal. I mean, it's the biggest thing that's ever happened in my life so far. Definitely the biggest milestone that has happened since I've been doing YouTube videos. So I was just so excited to tell you guys on so many different levels. It's a big deal for me because, you know, not only have Josh and I been together, this always blows people's mind. We've been together for 8 years. We're not married. I know people are always like, what? You know, we're happy with our relationship. We love it the way it is. And, you know, buying a house together was a huge step for us. It was a huge milestone in our relationship and we're really excited about that. It's also really inspiring on another level for me because I just feel like I'm gonna be able to do the things that I've wanted to do for a long time now with my channel. I've always had this vision for my YouTube channel, being able to film in different rooms and kind of bring you guys into the space that I live and be a little bit more personal in my videos in that way. But this house was really tiny, and even in this room a second ago I bumped into my camera and I almost knocked over my camera and almost broke my ring light and everything. I mean, it is small in here. So it was really hard to film, especially in other areas of the house. Probably only did that a couple times. So I cannot wait to have more space. There's so much more space at the new place. We don't even know what to do with it. Our stuff only filled up like the first 2 rooms because we don't even know how to use or live in that much space because we've been in a tiny row home for so many years. And every time I walk into the house, like I fill up with happiness. I can't even tell you guys, I'm just gushing with happiness and I'm so grateful. But I have to say, it's kind of bittersweet because I'm sitting in this room. The rest of the house is completely echoey and empty because we made pretty quick work of moving the rest of our stuff. And this was the only thing that's left, is my makeup room is still set up. I wanted to keep it set up so I could film something for you guys. So this is going to get, after I finish filming this video, this is gonna get torn down and moved and boxed up and everything like that. And for as long as I was waiting to get out of this house, for probably the past 1.5 years, I've been wanting to find a new place. It's a little sentimental. I'm very sentimental on the DL. I'm that kind of person. I'm happy. Like, I'm happy for the time that we had here. I'm thankful for the time that I had here. I feel like this house taught me a huge lesson, and that is you have to be patient. And if you want something in life, you can't expect to just get it right away, and you're gonna appreciate it so much more if you do work for it and you let it happen in time. Because eventually, if you keep at it and, you know, you work really hard, those things you dream about and you hope about, someday it's gonna actually happen, and that day will come, you know? So I feel like I'm getting so deep in this video. I feel like I'm gonna tear up. Okay, I just had to turn off the camera for a second. I did not expect to get so deep in this video. It's supposed to be like a haul. But yeah, like I said, I am a sentimental type of person like that. So I'm not sure how long it's gonna take to get my new makeup area set up and filming room set up and everything. I have to test out the lighting and all that good stuff, but I'm sure I will be able to film not too long after Thanksgiving. So if you want to keep up with all of my goings-ons, don't forget to check me out on Snapchat. And I think that is all, y'all. I think that about covers everything that's going on in my life. Okay, I have no idea how to transition from like that deepness into my Sephora haul, so why don't we just get started and look at the products? So the first thing that I knew I wanted to get was a Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade that matches my skin the best, the most of the time, which is Natural Beige. This shade for me, I don't think I've ever found a shade in a foundation that works with my skin like this one in Natural Beige. The color just perfectly fits with my skin tone, and it's easily adjustable if I use like a little bit more concealer, a lighter concealer, or maybe like a different powder, or mix it with something. I can very easily adjust it to my exact skin tone at that given moment, which can change because sometimes I'm self-tanning, sometimes I'm not. Especially for a medium to full coverage foundation, it's pretty impressive the different ways that you can use this. You can sheer it out very easily. I've already cracked into this today because I had to apply it before I actually filmed this video. But you can sheer it out really easily, and it just gives a natural look to the skin. Whereas sometimes a more full coverage foundation, it really isn't as easy to sheer out because they're not really meant to be worn that way. They're kind of meant to be applied evenly across the skin. If you try to thin it out, sometimes it'll look uneven and patchy, and especially for me, I notice it because I have freckles, so if one area is covered and another one isn't, you can really tell. With this stuff, it's just very easy to thin out if you want to. You can build it up for more coverage. You can just wear it so many different ways. So I find myself wearing this on my natural makeup days, ones that I want to be a little bit more glammed up. I just use it all the time, so I think that's why I go through it a little bit more quickly. So again, Too Faced Born This Way, and I don't know what it is about these boxes, but they feel kind of interesting. Like, it almost feels like that rubbery feeling of NARS packaging. I don't know. It feels good. I like it. I also got another foundation that I've been dying to try out for a while. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Stick Foundation. And I've always wanted to find a good stick foundation that I really loved, but I never really did because it just looks so easy and mess-free. And I'm one of those people that tends to get makeup like all over myself when I apply my makeup. I don't know what it is, but the makeup or the stick foundation seems a lot less messy. I've been wanting to try this ever since Generation Beauty, when one of the makeup artists from Makeup Forever at their booth was trying out this foundation on myself and my friends Kaylee and Natalie as well. If you don't subscribe to them already, I'll link to their channels down below. And all of us were just like, oh my goodness, this stuff is amazing. What he actually did, which I thought was genius, he took a flat brush and mixed a little bit of primer on the back of his hand and then blended it in with the foundation onto the brush and just dabbed it onto our skin that way. So it kind of thinned it out. It gave it a fresher, glowy type of look to the skin, and it looked incredible. So I'm very excited to give this one a go. I kind of feel like this eyelash is like falling down or something. Looks a little uneven. Oh well. I love Boscia products. I absolutely love their cleansing oil. I am obsessed with the Tsubaki beauty oil in the little pink bottle. I use it every single day. And so I wanted to try another one of their skincare products, and this is the Luminizing Black Mask. It is a peel-off mask for all skin types. It's an innovative peel-off mask that helps boost skin clarity, helps minimize the appearance of pores, removes dirt, impurities, and absorbs excess oil, reveals a healthy, glowing complexion, which is definitely what I'm looking for. So I hope this works, but I have very high hopes because all their products I've tried have been amazing. So we'll see. So this next product catches my eye every single time I go into Sephora, and I always swatch it out and thinking to myself, this is so nicely pigmented. It looks so beautiful, you know. Why am I not giving this a try and bringing it home with me? So this is the Becca Mineral Blush in the color Songbird. And these blushes are very nice. I feel like every color swatched out nice and smooth, and the color selection is really pretty, and they're pretty pigmented. I mean, it's a mineral blush, so it's going to give you that natural kind of color, but even for a mineral blush, I feel like they have a lot of color impact. And this color Songbird, it looks like that. So it's a gingery, a pretty warm tone, gingery type of color. And you can see that this has a little bit of shimmer to it, but it's nothing that's going to translate on the skin as a shimmery blush per se. It's just going to give that pretty glow to your cheeks. And I'm completely aware that I totally missed the big VIB sale, which would have been great because you get a huge discount. While that was going on, it was the last thing in my mind. I was busy packing and everything like that, so I didn't even cross my mind, and I went in like the week after or whatever it was, and I was kind of disappointed with myself for forgetting about that, but they did say there's going to be another one in December, so I'm going to be going back in next month, probably this time with my little coupon. I ended up grabbing another Anastasia clear brow gel because this is just the best brow gel ever. I do feel like I go through it a little bit more quickly than most people just because I use it every single day, both before I fill in my brows and again after, to set them in place. And the one thing that I do love about this, besides the fact that it is the business and it just lasts all day and perfectly keeps them in place, is the brush. I think makes a huge difference with this. It is a bit of a bigger brush, like it looks like a mascara brush or something like that, but because of its size, I don't think it puts down too much product, so it doesn't completely saturate your eyebrows with gel. They don't look super slicked against your skin or anything like that. Just enough to where they stay put and they look nice and tidy. So I like that about this one. And then I also got a new fragrance. I went with the rollerball. Whenever I have commitment issues with a perfume or a fragrance, I just get the rollerball and I feel better about it. And this is Elizabeth and James Nirvana for her. Now this one is the white. There's also Nirvana black. This one is the, you ready for this? Mugue Peony Musk. So it's Peony Musk scent, and I really like this one because it's feminine but not in an ultra feminine type of way. It still has that musk in there, so it has a mysterious element as well, which I always like. And I just like the rollerball. When do you ever see a white rollerball? So I like that it was white and gold and it would be easy to find in your purse. I also got a little travel size of the Josie Maran 100% Pure Argan Oil, which is an organic moisturizing oil. And I know I said I really love the Boscia one, but the reason I got this is because I don't think they make the Boscia one in a smaller travel size, but the Josie Maran one they do, the Argan Oil. And it always makes me a little nervous to put that big bottle of beauty oil in my suitcase. God forbid it would leak or break. I would have a big mess on my hands. So this is a little less product. I feel like I can feel better about traveling with this one. And I thought it would be interesting to compare the two side by side and really see the difference because I do like both of them. And then actually everything else I got was a sample. So usually I'm a little bit of a points hoarder. I just keep racking up my points and I never cash them in. And finally I'm like, you know what am I saving all these points for? As my grandmother would say, you can't take it with you when you go, so you might as well spend it while you got it. So I decided to go with this Buxom Objects of Obsession 4-piece collection for eyes and lips. It looked very interesting, which comes with a vanity lash mascara. These are all mini sizes. A hold the line waterproof eyeliner, full on lip cream in Cure Royale, and full on lip polish in Sophia. Sophia is this lighter pink color with lots of shine. And then Cure Royale, which is this pretty deeper plum. I also traded my points to get a sample size of Gucci Bamboo fragrance, and I usually do like Gucci fragrances a lot. And this one smells really this one smells really good too. I know because I just spilled it all over myself while I was trying to figure out how to open the bottle. Yeah, so I feel like I'm eating it right now. It's like in my nose and my mouth and my brain, but it does smell good. It's a lighter, brighter fragrance. So, and I think the bottle is really cute too. And these are actually just some samples that the lovely girl at Sephora that was helping me out just threw in. And she said she really liked this. It was her favorite exfoliator. It's the Dr. Brandt Pore Dermabrasion Pore Perfecting Exfoliator. So this refines the appearance of pores, deep cleans pores, and smooths skin texture. And she says it's a bit of a gritty exfoliator, but not like too harsh or anything like that, which I like because I'm a fan of exfoliators that actually get the job done versus like really tiny little beads in there that you can't really feel that it's doing anything. So I think this one's going to be really good. And then also a sample of the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. Anything by First Aid Beauty I pretty much love. They are a staple of mine in the winter time, especially this. This is intense hydration for dry, parched skin, and that is me to a T all winter long, so I think this size would be really good for a hand cream too. You can just like, again, throw it in your bag. That is everything that I scooped up at Sephora the other day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this haul, and I feel like it was such a roller coaster ride of emotions, but thank you for sticking with me, and thank you for sticking with me through all this time. I know a lot of you guys have been watching me since the beginning, since like my old house, since I moved into this place, and it's just been amazing having you guys along for the ride. I'm so excited for the future and taking you guys with me to the new place, and I will see you there. But that is it for me for this video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you very soon in my next one. Bye!